Hello, God bless you and welcome once again to my channel. Today we'll be talking about Kirk Franklin. I'm sure most of you must have seen the video or the music that he said, "The lion and the lamb, we bow down to the goat." So a lot of people were like surprised that he said something like that. But personally, I wasn't surprised. It's been a long time coming. Kirk Franklin has never been in the side of the light. I'm surprised that a lot of people don't know that, but a lot of people are supposed to know that because the world is filled with pretense and deception. We all know that. Anyway, before I tell you my take on Kirk Franklin, let me show you the video. Watch the clip, and after that, I'll come back to talk about it.
Just got back from my sabbatical. I'm one of God's kids. Never thought I'd make it this far, but God did. Whom shall I fear since the Most High brought me? Since I've been 150 tried to rob me. He can't, cause God's got me. See, I'm God's property. Jesus is prodigy. Dope as ever, probably. Always stay in character. Church can make some characters that categorically deny God's
you
character.
saw it yourself
I don't
and
mean
you
to
heard
preach,
yourself
just trying to
that
make you
he
think.
said
I was a
the
dirty
lion and the
dish.
lamb is
Now
gonna
me
bow
and
down
God
to
in
the
sync.
goat, to
Like
the
Biggie
goat,
J and
rather.
Nas, the
Forgive.
greatest scapegoat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. I don't wanna make no more mistakes with my kid. You heard the mixtape my son put out, Kirk did. So if the cipher don't take away from my sins, which could probably take away from my ends, tell my wife and my friends that we win the end. I'm a fighter. Shout out to the Holy Spirit. I'm a ghost rider.
Forgive me, I keep saying the word. You know, word means greatest woman of all time. If you're a boxing fan, you will know about Clarissa Shade, who answers GOAT. I'm not trying to refer to her, but what I'm trying to say is this: that Kirk Franklin not only said the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat right there in this video, there's a lot of information that he displayed, that he passed across on this very video. If you're familiar with the signs and symbols of people who has joined the Illuminati or who is coming out from their closet to tell the world where they belong, if you are very conversant with their signs and their symbols, you should be able to dictate like one or two signs here that is telling you that officially Kirk Franklin has joined the Illuminati or the satanic world. I'm going to mention the one obvious sign or symbol that is in this video, then we'll go into what he said or what he said in the lyrics. One obvious sign is that, or is this column or square frame that he's in. Is a sign of showing that he's in, that he's joined the Illuminati. This frame that you are seeing him singing inside is a sign that he's caged. If you are very familiar, like I said before, with the signs and symbols of people who join the Illuminati, they normally come out with a sign, with a song declaring their stand. So you can go to YouTube right now, do your research. You will find out these signs with all of them. So Kirk Franklin is telling you right here, right in this video, that he is part of the Illuminati. He's part of the satanic world. There is very obvious. This column side, or this square house, should I call it square house or square platform, where he's performing right now, will tell you is a sign that he has been caged. He's now in. That's a very obvious sign. Then let's go to what he said. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. Let me establish some fact, just in case I didn't do that earlier. Kirk Franklin is a gospel singer / preacher, though he doesn't preach a lot, but he sings. Singing is also preaching. For a gospel preacher to come out and say that the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat is not by mistake. It's not a slip of tongue. It's not a coincidence. It's a premeditated action. Actually, this single or the album or the lyrics or the music was actually prepared for, listened to, organized before it was released. So for him to say something like this is very deep, and knowing the fact that Only one person is referred to as the lion and the lamb in the whole world and even in the Bible. Only Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the one that came and died for the sins of the world. He's the only person regarded as the lion and the lamb. And I can just bore you with different verses of the scriptures where it was mentioned that Jesus is the lion and the lamb of God. And he, Kirk Franklin, knows that. He should know that Jesus is the lion and the lamb. There's no two individual or two beings that is referred as lion and the lamb. Now he said that Christ will bow down to the devil. That's what he's saying here, because the only person that is referred to as a goat is the Baphomet. I'm going to show you, of course, you can see the image right there on your screen. The Baphomet is the goat. So what he's telling you is that Christ will bow down to the devil, which will never and can never and will never happen. See, I have nothing against Kirk Franklin. I actually love Kirk Franklin. I used to love him rather before now, or before when I got to understand what was going on. I used to love him. When I was pretty young, I used to listen to his music, in those days when pop, we all wanted to be involved in pop music in some way or the other. We all wanted to enjoy pop music, but because we don't have the Christian version of it, and we are kind of restricted from the word hip hop and all of that. But when Kirk Frank came on board, he introduced Christian hip hop, and we all joined the bandwagon. Singing. I can still rap some of his songs that I used to rap when I was pretty much young. Do you want a revolution? Ooh, ooh. Do you want a revolution? Ooh, ooh. No dying, no dying, no stuff like purpose is dying. The way they do my life, the way they do my life, there's gonna be a better day. Trouble they don't last always. I used to sing his songs. I used to love the guy, and some of his songs like I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in ya. As a matter of fact, this very song, this last song, is what opened my eyes to the spirit behind Kirk Franklin. I came to discover that whenever I sing that song in my prayer mood, or whenever I'm praying, or anytime I sing it, things gets worse for me. Things gets into reverse mood. There's a spirit behind that song that is not holy, that is not pure, that is not genuine, that is evil. And that when I got to notice that, I stepped back a little bit. I stopped singing the song and started my journey into discovery and into understanding what was going on around me and in the world. So don't get it twisted. I used to love Kirk Franklin, but when I discovered that he doesn't work with a clean spirit or the spirit of God or the spirit of light, I took a backseat on him, and as a matter of fact, right now I'm done and dusted with him, because he's now officially belongs to the enemy. And let me shock you, a whole lot of preachers, when I mean Bible preaching pastors, singers, are with the devil. And that is why the Bible says that the wolves in sheep clothing. There are a whole lot of wolves in sheep clothing. I'm telling you, even on your pews in the churches, mega churches, the whole lot of them are satanic, but they appear as children of light. They appear as Christians. They are not Christians. That's why you have to guide yourself, guide your soul, know what you listen to, even messages, even preaching. Don't listen to any messages. I have about 4 pastors that I know. Whenever I listen to their message, things get worse. I feel darkness. I feel the environment of evil. Even though they are preaching what looks like is good, what looks like is right, what looks like is, godly, but the spirit behind them, I feel a dark presence. So, these are known men of God. These are highly rated and recognized men of God. So you have to be careful. The message you listen to, the songs, gospel songs you listen to, most of them are from the pit of hell. Don't take things on the face value. You have to discern things. You have to have the spirit of discernment in order to know the truth from the lies. You have to know the light from darkness. And the most funny thing is his reply to the criticism from different people and from different quarters about what he said in his lyrics. His response was that is a metaphorical something, that the lion and the lamb he is referring to is artists, different artists. So which artists are lion and which one is the lamb? I mean, when you look at the legends, as he's claiming to, the gospel music legends, who among them are the lamb and who among them are the lion? I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. Don't be fooled. He's just trying to deceive the weak-minded and the vulnerable. The fact is that he's clearly for the devil, and I'm going to show you a lot of clips too that proves that will tell you that he has fallen, which I don't think that he has actually ever been in light. I don't think he has ever been in light. He's just using the gospel music as a vehicle to drag a lot of souls to hell. And he's also saying that Jesus is the goat. Oh, what an insult. How can you say Jesus is the goat when Bible clearly states that the goat will burn in hell? The goat, that when God will return, which is Christ himself, and when he will return, he will separate the sheep from the goat, and the goat will move to the left, and the goats will go to hell because they are cursed. That's what Bible said in book of Matthew 25 from verse 31 down. Go read it for yourself. I've shown you in this clip. So when a gospel preacher is turning the Bible upside down, then you should know that he doesn't belong to God. He's not a gospel preacher. He's a Satan. He's preaching satanic kingdom. He's preaching the devil. It's period. I'll let you watch other clips as a supporting document or facts about what all I have said about Kirk Franklin. I think he's not of God. Beware and beware. Enjoy the clips, and while you do that, please subscribe to my channel, press the notification icon so that you get notified whenever I upload, and also press the like buttons.
So, Gennaro, how do you feel about Kanye and Kirk Franklin doing a song together, especially after Kirk Franklin is quote-unquote losing his religion after going to Africa and seeing that a lot of Christianity themes and principles had a lot of similarities to Egyptian and African deities and stuff like that?
Well, for those who don't know, I used to tour with all them gospel cats. I don't know if that, holds any weight or validity to my opinion, but I used to be around Kirk Franklin. I used to actually date his sister-in-law. So me and Kirk Franklin then been in the same room on many occasions. And I'm gonna speak from a personal standpoint, and I'm gonna speak from a standpoint of just from the outside looking in. And first of all, number one, I want to say I don't want to judge anybody, because who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? Second of all, I say, to me, people in the gospel industry, they not Christian. I'm up here, everybody gonna be like, what the fuck? No, they're not Christian. When you sign that contract, people in the gospel industry, they ain't Christian. When you sign that contract with them Jews at the table smoking cigars, they ain't talking about Jesus. They talking about how much money we gonna make. That's what they talking about. So if Kirk Franklin want to do a song with Kanye West, get that money. That's what I got to say. If you just now finding out that Christianity is like Egyptian culture and things of that nature, and you want to lose your religion, that's fine. That's beautiful. More power to you. Do your thing, Kirk Franklin. But to me, Kirk Franklin wasn't never a Christian, if you ask me. That nigga just an artist. He just a nigga that do gospel music and say Jesus on his record. Them niggas live just like everybody else. Jay-Z, Jeezy, and Kirk Franklin, and T.I., and all them niggas live the same. They drive the same car, they fuck the same hoes, they do the same shit. So what difference do it make? If that nigga want to do a song with Kanye West, fine. Who am I to judge? I believe that you shouldn't profess things that you really don't. How can I say it?
Understand.
Not just understand, but I mean, he been saying he a gospel artist for so long, you know what I'm saying? But I've been knew Kirk Franklin wanted to do secular. He's fascinated with secular music. So he should have been did secular music if you ask me. I don't know what he doing listening. See, the record companies, they a trip. This is what they do. If they can't find fit for you, if you want to be a secular artist and they can't find fit for you in the secular market, then what they do is they make you a gospel artist. See what I'm saying? That's what happened with Tone. Tone, everybody found out he was gay. He finally came out the closet that he got fag, and you know, he started doing secular music. He should have been doing secular music. You can't do secular music and then just stick Jesus' name on it and then call it gospel. You feel what I'm saying? You can't do that, but that's what they've been doing. What's the difference? Music is music. You say what you want to say. I used to do gospel rap, and I do secular rap. Who cares? It's all music. It all has a meaning. It's how you feel at that time. At the time, Kirk Franklin was feeling like this the reason why we sing Thank You, Jesus. Now that nigga feeling like, you know, forget the church. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how that nigga feel, he a grown ass man.
A lot of you may...
Gentlemen, and a big winner
Hello,
tonight.
Sky. Nice to meet you.
Congratulations. Good to see you too. I was just saying, you're one of my favorite interviews you hear every year. I mean, hilarious. Kirk, here's the thing. He's brilliant artist, even funnier guy.
Brilliant on Twitter.
What's going on, man?
Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of that. All of that.
You go off on Twitter?
We
You
saw
said you gonna hammer?
we saw him going on. All right, he don't play.
Our baby girl.
Baby girl. That's right. And you just won. How many awards?
Tonight, 2.
2. Okay. Yeah.
Tonight, 2. I'm very grateful.
At this point?
You always make room for a Grammy.
Allow us to display them. So
Oh, see, this is a beautiful anecdote. So, you're humble such that you don't put your Grammys out? You're in a closet?
Closet.
What's the philosophy? What's the thinking
Look
behind
at
it?
he just gave her the look.
You know, I just never want to get lost. You know, it's like I always want to stay hungry. So, you know, to stay hungry, I try to never feel like I've accomplished.
Yeah.
You know, I want to stay the hungry new artist forever.
That's why you keep winning. And we're live right now, so your fans keep tweeting in. They're sending congrats. We're live right
you.
now. So as it comes
That's
in, they're
dope.
just, isn't that dope? They're sending their messages live. So they're watching, they're supporting you, they're excited.
I
We
appreciate
can't
it.
wait to see what you
I
have
appreciate
coming
it. I
up.
love y'all.
Yes.
And by the way, if you ever need a place to stash your Grammys, just feel free to send them over to me, okay? Just come to my
Yep.
crib. I'll hold them for you. No problem. No problem.
Thank
yeah,
you
much
so
respect.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You look
Thank
great.
you guys.
Yes.
And we're about to go into our big CBS
Yeah.
pre-show with Nancy.